Hello, and welcome to Vitality Unleashed, a series of interviews organized by Women of Success, where you are going to meet four professional women passionate about helping others improve their mental, physical, and emotional well being. My name is Mihaela Stamate. I'm a registered massage therapist and a registered acupuncturist, and a Women of Success board member. My guest today is Diana Danescu, a wellness coach and the owner of Diana Danescu Consulting. Welcome, Diana. How are you today?
Good morning. I'm very well. Thank you, Mihaela.
So, my first question would be, what does your business have to offer?
Diana Danescu Consulting is a wellness consulting business. I started it first to offer wellness programs for corporate companies, but it has grown into offering also one-on-one programs to help individuals reach their wellness goals with minimum effort.
Thank you. What what is different about your approach when it comes to wellness?
My view on wellness is that we have to focus on prevention. And I believe that's a very, um, this point is less considered in today's medicine and today's classical approach to health. A lot of our physicians are very reactive. They treat the problem when it appears, while us as individuals can do quite a bit to um, keep ourselves out of their office for as long as possible. And education on that part, on the prevention part, and how to maintain ourselves in a healthy state is quite lacking in today's society and in our education system altogether. So that's how I approach my business. I try to first offer education on how you can maintain a healthy mind and body through my Facebook group and also through one-on-one sessions. So those are my approaches that do make a difference. I'm not only looking at nutrition or exercise, I'm looking at the person as a whole and trying to identify what would work for each individual person. So I believe in personalizing treatment plans quite a bit, and that's why I don't have a standard program that I can offer as a group. I really do believe that programs need to be individual for them to work.
Sounds great. So in this case, what should a client expect from a session with you?
Yeah, that's a very good question. So obviously there's a few types of sessions. So let's maybe focus on from the beginning. So what would a first session look like? So in the initial session, kind of the discovery type session, um, my purpose is to assist the client figure out the reasoning behind their why. So why did they make the appointment? What triggered their desire to move towards a healthier version of them? And that is very important for the client to articulate because we want to rephrase everything from a positive perspective. So if the client it's in somewhat more negative state of mind, like I want to lose weight or I want to look better, we need to make sure that they find a reason that resonates with them and it's not an external pressure. So we will explore reasons quite a bit in that initial session to make sure that they find a why that's actually important for them for the long term and it's important to them and not to somebody else. And that helps with motivation and that helps with making sure that the goals we set will be successful because if you realize that you are making maybe some difficult choices, but you make them for yourself and they will make an impact for you in the long term, it's a much better motivator than those same sacrifices or hard steps being taken for somebody else's advantage. So those that's a big part of a first session. And usually I work with clients to define a couple goals. So we only work on 2, 3 goals at a time that can be refined and when reached, because yes, you can reach your health goals, then we can talk about what next steps are. So sometimes it's just habit formation to just start including something healthy and continue with it. And sometimes it's you need to fix something. So, maybe you had some test done and your vitamin D is low or your iron is low or you want more energy. And when you reach the energy that you wish to have, obviously you need to just keep a continuation type habit. So it all that's why I've been mentioning it needs to be a very personalized approach, but those are the steps that the client should expect, finding their why and really thinking hard about the goals that they want and the importance of them so that we can work on them in order.
Thank you. So you guide your clients to find their motivation and then implement changes in their behavior so they can improve their lives, basically. So what motivates you to develop and run and develop your business?
Yeah, so I've always been interested in the sciences. That's the hard sciences is where it all started for me. So I've always just very curious about how our body works. So I've focused my education on this. So I've studied biochemistry. So I've studied basically how our body um, works on the inside at the chemical level with everything that we eat and the way we move. And then again through my schooling I've learned about education and how people use the information they have and how it just felt such a good synergy for me to try to combine the two passions that I found, the education and um, the knowledge about how our body works, and this really transformed into this wellness program. It does give me great satisfaction to see people find little things that they can change in their life that can make such a big impact. And sometimes, as a client, I see a lot of clients feeling stuck and really not knowing what the next step is, or feeling that changes to their current lifestyle can be such a hurdle. And then after, a little while, realizing that the changes weren't as insurmountable as they thought initially, and that the change that actually happens, the way they feel afterwards is, so much better than before. So I like to see that transformation. So for me, that gives me a lot of satisfaction and what keeps me going in this business.
Thank you, Diana. If you want to learn more about what Diana has to offer, make sure that you register for Vitality Unleashed workshop series, which is going to take place in the month of April. Diana will be a guest speaker on April 13th, and I hope I'll see a lot of you there. Thank you, Diana, again for coming here with us.
Thank you, Mihaela, and I hope to see many of you at the series as well.
Yeah, and for more information, make sure that you follow Women of Success on social media. Thank you, everybody. Goodbye.